AstraZeneca announced on Monday that the results of its largely US-based trial showed a 79% efficacy against COVID-19, a much higher figure than had been observed in previous trials, and that it was 100% effective against severe or critical illness and hospitalization. That immediately raised the prospects that the British drug maker would soon apply for emergency use authorization in the United States. But the latest statement from the National Institutes of Health has cast doubt on that timeline. In this statement, the NIH says the data put forward by AstraZeneca might have provided an incomplete view of the efficacy data, something echoed by its leadership on ABC News' Good Morning America.
The Data and Safety Monitoring Board, when they saw that press release, they got concerned and wrote a rather harsh note to them and with a copy to me saying that, in fact, they felt that the data that was in the press release were somewhat outdated and might, in fact, be misleading a bit and wanted them to straighten it out. On the basis of that, we put out the release that you just showed that essentially told the company they better get back with the DSMB and make sure the correct data get put into a press release.
In their own statement, AstraZeneca says it will engage with the Data Safety Monitoring Board and that the interim results published Monday were based on a data cutoff of February 17th and that their preliminary assessment of the primary analysis was consistent with the interim analysis. This was Dr. Fauci a day earlier speaking about the US trial.
So right at the efficacy data, good results. 78.9% vaccine efficacy at preventing symptomatic disease. Importantly, with regard to severe or critical disease requiring hospitalization, there was 0 in the vaccine arm and 5 in the placebo arm. The good news is also that there was comparable efficacy across ethnicity and age, namely a very good efficacy, 79.9% in participants who are 65 years of age or older.
But with the latest developments, its path towards FDA emergency use authorization appears less clear.
It's one of the reasons why it's so important. People ask, why does the FDA take time to do their work? People also ask, why do you make such a point of emphasizing the FDA's independence? And why do you make such an important point about emphasizing the transparency? It's because the science is going to be what the science is. The results are going to be what the results are going to be, and the American public will need to hear that directly, and it's important that they have great confidence in what comes out of our independent scientific agencies.
South Africa concluded the sale of its AstraZeneca stockpile this week after its rollout was paused in early February when a study showed it had reduced efficacy in preventing infection of the COVID-19 variant first discovered in the country, known as B.1.351. Sherwin Briceby's SABC News, New York.